Welcome back to Metal Heroes Review, episode number 72. Yeah, we're here reviewing technically what is the penultimate series of the Showa era of Metal Heroes, Mega Beast Inspector Juspion. I wasn't a Space Wolf Juspion. We're here just discussing just the opening episode because that's all I watched, and main reason because I really want to get to is the Rontro's Engine. That's mainly the reason for it. So, alright, so basically, the episode starts off quite interestingly. By the way, the first episode of the series is known as The Giant Monsters Planet. That's the name of the opening episode. Okay, so this series was released in 1985. Roughly 39 years ago. And the series is only 46 episodes, but don't worry, I will be taking a break at episode 30. Which I figured is a good place to stop anyways. So, we start with basically, we have Juspion, though it's identified Juspion a little bit later. We see a guy just jumping around. It appears to be like the underground where we see some other Sentai series. And he meets up with his mentor, Edgy, where he's reading the Ancient Galactic Bible, which is a stone tablet he's reading, and talk about the coming of Satan Garth, who is basically like an ancient demon, like, oh, he's coming. And then the ground starts shaking, and they have to get out of there. And then here's Satan Garth, the main villain of the series, in the opening episode. And he's moving. Yep, he is moving. Surprisingly, in this opening episode, there's no base for him. Yeah, he doesn't have a base at all for some strange reason. And basically, we see him just walking around. Now, I have read that there's a comparison between him and Darth Vader. And the opening episode feels a lot like Star Wars. Like, a lot like Star Wars. So, there's a scene basically that well, I'll get to that. So, and then after basically fleeing from him, we jump ahead sometime later, where you have Jaspion waking up on his ship. Oh, I should probably show it off basically what Jaspion looks like. In the flashback, his hair is normal. And oh, Juspion. That's okay, so this is him. That's what he looks like in the main show itself. In flashback, he looks something different. So his suit is that right there, which very similarly looks similar to what it's the same color scheme that Spellbind uses. Yes, he's played by actor Hikaru Kosuke. Yes. And apparently, he actually, like in the case of the original Metal Hero, the first Metal Hero, Kenji Oba, he was also in, believe it or not, he was also in Sentai. Yeah, he played Shuda Yamura in Bioman. Yep, he was in Bioman. Oh, and so let's show out the main villain here. This is Satan Garth. And as you can see, he looks a lot like Vader. Yeah, that's the thing with him. And he's from, according to Wikipedia, he's from Fuma Space. I've always heard he's from a dark space. I'm assuming, so, by the way, the villain organization is known as the Mega Beast Empire, which the group does not appear in the opening episode. Nope. Like, for example, the main general of the series doesn't appear in episode 4. Yeah, 4 episodes in, basically, when he appears. Yep. We are introduced to Inari, this beautiful female woman who is actually an android. Yes, she is an android. She wakes up Jaspion from his sleep. By the way, Jaspion has got an afro for some reason. Not sure why, but he does. So, now we're also introduced to his spaceship in this opening scene here for the episode. Like, we cut the present day. Yeah, his spaceship, if I can find it here. This, go away please, thank you. That is his spaceship. If I can get this thing to move here, I can show you. There you go. Yeah, so that is his spaceship. He uses it in the show. And so, like in case the other ones, he has like a flying vehicle, like a drill. So he lands on this planet. And he goes like the city. After walking about, after first being shot by arrows. So, then he goes to a city, and goes to a bar that very much reminds me of Mos Eisley. Yeah, it's like the writer of, whoever wrote the writer of this series, pretty much basically ripped this off. Yeah, so basically, after saving a rare beast from auction, basically he was used as target practice. So the creature follows him, and then then of course Saint Garth shows on this planet. Somehow, it's not explained how he got there. And then he brainwashes two monsters. This turtle monster, Mirageous, who reminds me a lot of Gamera. And there is one Mega Beast they actually brainwash. Hender, who is actually, believe it or not, in the opening title sequence. Yep. And surprisingly, Saint Garth doesn't have any like grunts per se. Yeah, no grunts in this opening episode. It's just him fighting normal people per se. He does morph. By the way he morphs is weird. Like, he doesn't say some special code word. He just does this with his hands, and then he transforms. And then, of course, he has his ship gets transformed into a giant robot. Which, seeing this, I'm like, yeah, the writer basically ripped this off from Super Sentai with him have that mech. And then eventually he defeats them by using a Cosmic Punch, which knocks him out, presumably kills them, and then he and Ani and the Rare Beast proceed to go off the next planet, and that's how the episode ends. It's a pretty good, interesting start for the series, per se. I do think Jaspion is a very interesting character. I do like this character. And I will be going on forward with this one. But before I continue with this, basically, well, first, I got dinner. And then, of course, it'll be on to Izuru Ghost Dungeon. And then it'll be on to 2 movies from Sentai. And then back to the show for the remaining episodes, okay? But see you next video. Bye.